Archangel Michael has stopped you right here at this exact second because there is a message from heaven that cannot wait another moment. Your father is standing directly beside him, and he has been pleading with the angels to let him speak to you today. This is not a coincidence, and this is not just a random video appearing on your screen. This is a divine appointment that your father arranged because he knows you are finally ready to hear the truth he couldn't tell you while he was alive. Archangel Michael says that if you click away now, you might miss the specific sign your dad has been trying to send you for weeks. There is a shift happening in the atmosphere right now, a heavy, warm presence filling the room where you sit, and that is the energy of your father drawing close to you. He is asking you to pause, take a deep breath, and listen, because he needs to clear the air about everything you have been carrying in your heart since the day he left. Your father says that he has watched you struggle in silence, pretending to be strong for everyone else, while you crumble on the inside. He has seen the nights you stayed up, staring at the ceiling, wondering if he can hear you, wondering if he is proud of you, or wondering if you could have done more. Archangel Michael holds a scroll of light, written with the energy of your father's soul, and he says, the first thing you need to know is that your father never left you. Not for a second. He says that the guilt you are holding on to, the what-ifs that play in your mind like a broken record, need to stop today. He did not leave with regrets about you. He left with a heart full of love that has only grown stronger from the other side. He wants you to know that he was there last week when you felt that sudden wave of sadness, and he was the one who whispered to your spirit to keep going when you felt like giving up. Please do not skip this, because Archangel Michael says the next few minutes are going to unlock a blessing that has been stuck in the spiritual realm for years. Your father is stepping forward with a serious look in his eyes, not of anger, but of intense focus, because he sees a danger that you walked past without even realizing it. He protected you from a situation that was meant to break you, and now he wants to guide you toward the door he has opened. He says you have been begging for a sign, asking for clarity on a decision that is weighing heavy on your chest. The answer is coming, but he needs you to be still enough to receive it. If you believe your father is watching over you, press the like button right now to affirm his presence, and make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't break the connection to these messages. This is your safe space to receive the guidance he is sending. Archangel Michael says your father wants to talk about the tears you have cried when no one was looking. He knows that you feel misunderstood by the people around you. He knows that you feel like the black sheep, or the one who has to carry the burdens of the entire family. He sees how tired you are. Your father says, I am so proud of the warrior you have become, but you do not have to fight alone anymore. He is placing his hand on your shoulder right now, transferring a strength to you that is not of this world. He says that the battles you are fighting in your mind are about to end, because he has petitioned heaven to send you a breakthrough. This breakthrough isn't just about money or success, it is about peace. The kind of peace you haven't felt since you were a child. He wants to wipe away the anxiety that wakes you up in the middle of the night. Stay here, because the message is deepening. Archangel Michael says that your father is holding a specific memory of you, a moment where you made him smile more than you ever knew. He holds on to that memory like a treasure. He wants you to know that he forgives you for the things you think you did wrong. You have been punishing yourself for years, carrying a weight that was never yours to hold. He says, release it, my child. I am at peace, and I want you to be at peace too. There is a vibration coming from this message that is meant to shatter the chains of grief that have kept you stuck in the past. He doesn't want you living in the shadow of his loss. He wants you to live in the light of his love. He is paving a path for you right now that leads to a destiny greater than anything you have imagined. Do not scroll, because Archangel Michael is revealing that your father is about to send you a physical sign within the next 24 hours. This sign is going to be so specific that it will make you gasp. It might be a song on the radio that you haven't heard in years, a sudden scent of his cologne or favorite food, or seeing his name in an unexpected place. When you see this sign, do not brush it off as a coincidence. It is him. It is his way of telling you, I am here and I am working on your behalf. He is moving obstacles out of your way that you don't even see. He is silencing the tongues of people who are speaking against you. He is your guardian angel, appointed by God to ensure you reach the finish line of your purpose. If you claim this protection and this love from your Father, write, I receive his love in the comments below. Let the universe know that you are open to the signs he is sending. Archangel Michael says the energy is shifting now, preparing you for the next part of this revelation. Your father has a secret he kept while he was alive, something he wanted to say but couldn't find the words for. He is ready to reveal it now, because your soul has matured enough to understand the depth of his sacrifice. He wants to tell you why things had to happen the way they did, and why your current struggles are actually setting you up for a massive victory. This is only the beginning of the message. Your father is urging you to stay connected because the blessing he is handing you is too big to be delivered in just one sentence. He is repairing the broken pieces of your heart, one by one. He sees the loneliness you feel, even when you are in a crowded room. He sees the way you look for him in the faces of strangers. He says, I am closer than your very breath. He is asking you to trust him one more time. Trust that he sees the bigger picture. Trust that he is guiding your steps away from pain and toward a joy that will overflow in your life. The heaviness you have been feeling lately was just the pressure of the breakthrough trying to surface. Archangel Michael stands guard as your father prepares to whisper the next instruction into your spirit. This is not just comfort. This is a strategy for your life. He wants you to succeed. He wants to see you smile again, a real smile, not the fake one you wear for the world. He is clearing the atmosphere around you, removing negative energy and replacing it with divine light. You are being prepared for something huge, something that will change your family's history forever. Your dad is the architect of this new chapter, working from the heavens to build a foundation that cannot be shaken. Get ready, because what he reveals next is going to change the way you see yourself and your future forever. Archangel Michael steps even closer now, his presence filling the space around you with a comforting warmth, because he says your father has been waiting for your heart to be steady enough to receive this specific part of the message. This is the moment where the silence is finally broken. Your father is insisting that you do not skip this video, because the message he hid in silence for so long is finally opening for you like a sealed letter sent directly from heaven. He knows that there have been days when you felt completely alone, wondering why he had to leave, wondering if there was something more that could have been said. Michael says that your dad is standing right here, and he wants you to know that he did not leave this world with regret. He left with a prayer for you, a powerful, once-in-a-lifetime prayer that has been covering you and protecting you every single time life pushed you to the edge and you thought you might fall. You need to listen closely, because your father says there is something he always wanted to apologize for, something he wished he could hold your hand and explain while looking into your eyes. He has watched you from the other side, and he has seen you blaming yourself for things that were never your fault. You have been carrying a heavy guilt, a burden of what-ifs and should-haves that was never meant for you to carry. He watched you cry in silence, hiding your pain behind a mask of strength so that no one else would worry about you. He wants you to know that none of that pain was because of you. Archangel Michael says that right now, in this very moment, your Father is releasing you from that weight that has been sitting on your chest for years. He never wanted you to carry it, not even for a single day. If you are ready to release this guilt and accept his apology, type "I forgive myself" in the comments below. Let this be the moment you set your spirit free. And please make sure you have subscribed to the channel, because the signs your Father is sending are going to increase in the coming days, and you need to be here to understand what they mean. He say that he has been your invisible shield. There were obstacles, losses, and betrayals that were heading straight for you, things that could have broken your spirit completely. But because of his prayer and his protection, those things passed over you. You might have felt rejected or delayed, but Michael says your Father was actually protecting you from something that was not meant for your soul. Archangel Michael says you must stay until the end, because the blessing your Father prayed for is finally reaching your life. Something huge is waiting for you, something that your Father set in motion from the other side. He says the path ahead of you is opening in a way that is going to shock you. For a long time, you've been settling for less, shrinking yourself to fit into places that were too small for your spirit, and thinking that you were just ordinary. Your Father has watched you doubt yourself again and again, but he wants you to know that he never doubted you, not for a single moment. He is asking you to stop shrinking. He wants you to stand tall, because the blessing reaching you now is bigger than anything you have ever prayed for. This is the part where you need to pay the most attention. Michael says your Father is sending you a sign within the next few days, a moment so specific that you will know instantly it is from him. You need to be aware and awake. It might be a sudden feather appearing where it shouldn't be, a particular number repeating on a clock or a receipt, a memory that hits you like a sudden wave, or even a sentence you hear from a stranger that sounds exactly like something he used to say. When that sign appears, do not dismiss it. Understand that it means he has opened a new chapter for you. This isn't just a coincidence, it is confirmation. Archangel Michael says this new chapter is filled with protection, clarity, and a connection that you have been craving. It is the breakthrough that has been long overdue in your life. Your Father chose you for something extraordinary that is about to unfold, and he needs you to be ready. He says that he has been trying to guide you toward this thing that is coming into your life. It is something unexpected, something you perhaps thought you didn't deserve anymore because of the struggles you have faced. But he says you do deserve it. It is arriving because of the deep love he still carries for you from heaven. Do not skip, because Archangel Michael is holding a truth your Father carried with him when he left this world. There were moments when your Father felt you drifting away, not from him, but from yourself. He watched you lose your confidence, lose your direction, and lose faith in your own worth. That broke his heart more than anything else. From heaven, he has been actively pulling you away from people who were hurting you, guiding you out of situations that would have damaged your spirit, and pushing you toward a destiny that you still don't see clearly. You are standing on the edge of a major shift right now. This breakthrough will feel like a message directly signed by him. Archangel Michael says the atmosphere is shifting again, becoming even more intense and holy, because we are reaching the core of your Father's message. This is the part of the revelation where deep spiritual surgery happens. Your Father is stepping forward with a look of absolute determination because he needs to address the silent battles you have been fighting when the doors are closed. He knows about the nights you cried into your pillow, asking God why life has been so hard, why one obstacle seems to follow another, and why you feel like you are constantly swimming upstream. Michael says that your dad wants you to know that those struggles were not punishments, they were preparatio. You were being forged in the fire because you are the one chosen to break the cycle of pain for your entire bloodline. Your father admits that he couldn't do it while he was here, but he is helping you do it now from the other side. Please do not click away, because Archangel Michael warns that missing this specific instruction could delay the breakthrough that is already hovering over your life. Your father is holding a golden key in his hand, a spiritual symbol of the doors he is unlocking for you right now. He sees that you have been worried about your future, about your finances, and about your stability. He sees the anxiety that tightens your chest when you look at your bank account or think about your career. He wants to tell you clearly and loudly, fear not. He has been petitioning the throne of grace on your behalf, arranging opportunities that are about to present themselves to you. These aren't just small breaks. These are life-altering shifts that will secure your future and the future of your family. Archangel Michael says that if you trust that your father is working these miracles for you, you need to seal this agreement. Press the subscribe button right now to lock in this connection, and leave a comment saying, "I claim my breakthrough," to show the universe you are ready to receive. Your father says that your faith has been tested enough. He has seen you keep going when you had every reason to quit. He has seen you show kindness to others even when your own heart was breaking. Because of that purity in your spirit, he has been granted permission to pour out a blessing upon you that is overflowing. This blessing is going to cancel out the years of lack and confusion you have endured. It is a restoration of everything that the enemy tried to steal from you. Your father wants to talk about the things he left unsaid. He knows that their relationship with you might not have been perfect. Or maybe it was cut short before you could say everything you wanted. He feels that weight too. He wants you to know that he sees the person you have grown into, and he is overwhelmingly proud. He brags about you to the angels. He says, "Look at my child, look at how strong they are." He wants to heal the inner child in you that still seeks his approval. You have it. You have his approval, his love, and his admiration. He wants you to stop looking for validation from people who do not understand your journey. You are validated by heaven. You are validated by him. Archangel Michael indicates that your father is pointing toward a specific person or situation in your life right now that is draining your energy. He says you know exactly who or what this is. It is a source of negativity that clouds your judgment and lowers your vibration. Your father is urging you to distance yourself from it. He says, "I cannot bring the new blessing in until you make room for it." He is asking you to trust his perspective because he can see the hearts of those around you. He is trying to protect you from a betrayal that you don't see coming. By stepping back now, you are allowing him to shield you. Listen to that gut feeling you have been ignoring. That is his voice guiding you to safety. Stay with this message, because Archangel Michael says the energy is building toward a climax. Your father is preparing to reveal the specific nature of the gift he is sending. It is not just about money, although abundance is coming. It is about purpose. He says you have a gift inside you, a talent or a passion that you have pushed to the side because of life's demands. He wants you to pick it back up. He says that your true prosperity is linked to that passion. He is sending inspiration your way, new ideas that will pop into your head out of nowhere. Payate. Attention to them. Write them down. Those ideas are direct downloads from him, blueprints for the success he wants you to build. Archangel Michael says your father is wrapping his arms around you right now, in a spiritual hug so tight you might feel a sudden warmth or a tingling sensation on your skin. He is whispering that the loneliness is over. You have felt like an orphan in this world, even if you have family around, because you felt no one truly got you. He gets you. He is with you when you drive, when you cook, when you sleep. He is your silent partner in life now. He wants you to walk with your head held high, knowing that you have a powerful ancestor fighting for you in the spiritual realm. The winds are changing in your favor. The storm is passing, and the sun is about to break through in a way that will leave you weeping with joy. Archangel Michael stands firm in this final moment, his wings fully extended to shelter you as the last and most critical piece of this message is delivered. This is the seal on the scroll, the closing chapter that your Father has fought through spiritual barriers to bring to you. He is asking you, with an urgency that vibrates through the screen, to stay until the very last second, because the blessing is not complete until you receive this final instruction. Your Father says that everything you have heard so far, the forgiveness, the validation, the promise of abundance, relies on what you choose to do next. He is looking at you with a love that is fierce and protective, and he says, "My child, the time for mourning my absence is over. The time for celebrating my presence in your future begins now." He wants you to wipe your eyes, not because the sadness isn't real, but because he needs you to see clearly for the journey ahead. He is handing you a spiritual torch right now. Archangel Michael says this torch represents the wisdom, strength. Your Father gained only after crossing over. Wisdom he is now pouring into your spirit. Your Father admits that while he was alive, he didn't have all the answers. He made mistakes. He had fears. But now he sees the map of your life in its entirety, and he is guiding you away from the trap of repeating his history. He says you are not meant to just continue his legacy, you are meant to elevate it. You are the one who will achieve the dreams he left unfinished. You are the one who will break the ceiling that limited him. He is not jealous of your coming success. He is cheering for it louder than anyone else. Archangel Michael says that your Father is placing a specific protection over your home and your finances today. He knows you have been worried about stability, about whether you will have enough to take care of the people you love. He says, "Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap, yet they are fed. How much more will I ensure you are taken care of?" He is arranging a divine coincidence that will happen in your career or financial life within the next 7 days. This event will seem random to others, but you will know it is the hand of your Father moving pieces on the chessboard of life to favor you. To lock in this financial protection, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, connecting yourself to this stream of blessings. Your Father wants to leave you with a secret he learned on the other side. He says that love never dies, it only transforms energy. Every time you speak his name, every time you tell a story about him, and every time you light a candle or think of him, you are strengthening the bridge between you and him. He is asking you to stop visiting his grave with a heavy heart full of death, and instead start talking to him in your daily life as if he is standing right next to you. Because he is. He is in the passenger seat of your car. He is sitting in the corner of the room when you watch TV. He wants to be included in your life, not just remembered as a memory from the past. He says, "I am not gone. I have just moved to a place where I can protect you better." Archangel Michael says the light in the room is blinding now, because your Father is giving you his final blessing. This is the blessing of the firstborn, the blessing of the beloved, the blessing that opens doors that no man can shut. He is touching your head spiritually, anointing you with a fresh oil of gladness. He says that the depression and heaviness that have clung to you like a wet garment are being stripped away right now. You are going to wake up tomorrow feeling lighter than you have in years. You will have a new energy, a new focus, and a new hunger for life. This is his gift to you. He wants you to live fully. He wants you to take that trip, start that business, write that book, or ask that person out. He says, do not wait. Life is too short to live in fear. If you receive this final anointing and this new beginning, write, I am never alone in the comments. Let that be your mantra. Let the world know that you walk with the strength of your ancestors and the protection of the angels. Archangel Michael is slowly stepping back now, his job complete, but he leaves his shield at your door. Your father, is not leaving. He smiles, a radiant, healthy, joyful smile that you haven't seen in a long time, and he whispers his final promise into your ear. I will be with you until the end of time, he says, to watch for the sign of a white bird or a sudden beam of light in the coming days. That will be him, winking at you, reminding you that this conversation was real. The connection is closing, but the relationship is just beginning on a new level. Your father says to trust your intuition more than ever before because that is how he will speak to you from now on. When you get a sudden hunch to go somewhere or call someone, do it. That is his guidance system working in your life. He loves you more than words can express, more than he ever showed while he was on earth. He is proud of you. He is with you. Go forward in peace, go forward in power, and go forward knowing that you are the answered prayer of your Father's heart. The blessing is yours, the future is yours, and he is watching over it all. God says he is trying to warn you, and he is begging you to hear him right now because this is his last attempt to reach you before things shift in a way you may not be prepared for. You have been scrolling, distracted and busy, but if you skip this message, you could find yourself walking into huge trouble that was never meant for your story. Please, I urge you to open your heart to this message quickly, before the clock strikes 11:57 p.m., because time is of the essence and heaven is trying to intervene in your situation. Listen closely to what is being spoken over your life in this moment. If you scroll past this, if you treat this as just another piece of content, something you desperately need, something heaven has carefully aligned for your specific breakthrough, could slip right through your fingers, leaving you wondering why the answer never came. This is not just a warning to scare you, it is a cry from God's heart to yours, a plea from a Father who loves you too much to let you walk blindly into a storm. He is trying to get through to you before it is too late, before the trap is sprung, before the door closes. If you ignore this, you may miss a blessing that carries the power to change your entire life, a blessing that could rewrite your future and the future of your family. Do not let this moment pass you by as if it were nothing. Stay with this message until the very end, because you may not get another chance like this. A divine window of opportunity that is open right now. Comment amen to affirm that your heart is finally open to receive. God is saying, I have been calling you, nudging you, sending you signs that you missed, and whispering in your spirit when you were quiet. But you have been too distracted to hear me. You have been too worn out from the battle, too caught in the noise of the world to recognize my voice. And now time is running out. This is my final attempt to reach you before something breaks, before you walk into a situation that could damage more than just your peace. It could shake your entire world. I am not here to fearmonger or to scare you. I am here to save you. I love you too much to stay silent while you walk toward the edge. I have watched you walk through storms that tried to bury you, storms that would have crushed anyone else. I have seen your tears fall in silence when you thought no one was watching. You have cried on your pillow at night, letting out the pain you hold in all day, and then got up the next morning and smiled like nothing happened. You have carried pain that no one else knows about, a heavy burden that you hide behind your strength. You have battled thoughts that try to convince you that you are alone, that no one cares, that you have been forgotten. But I was always there. I have not left you, not for a second. And right now, I need you to understand that this moment finding you is not random. This is divine. This is me reaching through time and space, breaking through the algorithm, to tell you to come back, come close, come quickly. Like this video, if you can feel your spirit stirring, if you can feel the warmth of my presence confirming that this is for you. That is not just emotion, that is me knocking at the door of your heart. What is coming ahead is not something you can afford to face unprepared. There are things the enemy has set in motion that are meant to blindside you, traps laid in the shadows that you cannot see. You think it is just a season of stress, just a coincidence that things are going wrong, just life being hard. But it is not. The enemy is moving subtly, planting confusion in your mind, feeding you lies about your worth, and creating distance between us so you are vulnerable. And I cannot let you walk into the next few days blind to this reality. I am begging you, listen to me. If you keep ignoring my warnings, if you keep silencing that still small voice inside you that says, stop or wait, you will find yourself in a place I never wanted you to end up in. Comment 1. If you believe this word is specifically for you, I know your heart is tired. I know you have been strong for too long, holding up the weight of the world for everyone else. I know people around you think you are okay because you smile, you keep going, and you don't complain. But I see the weight you carry. I see the exhaustion in your soul, and I'm telling you, I didn't create you to carry all of that on your own. I never asked you to be this exhausted. I never meant for you to battle in silence without my help. You have been trying to figure it all out, fix every problem, and hold it all together by yourself. But child, I am your God. You were never supposed to do this alone. I have angels assigned to you, waiting for your permission to move. I have protection surrounding you that you haven't even seen. There were moments this year that could have taken you out, accidents that should have happened, illnesses that should have overtaken you, betrayals and disasters meant to destroy you, but they never reached you because I blocked them. I stood in the gap because you are my beloved. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. And I still have plans. For you, plans to prosper you and bring you into a future filled with hope, not to harm you. But I need you to stop turning away when I speak. I need you to stop silencing your spirit when it convicts you or warns you. I am not trying to control you. I am trying to protect you. The enemy has been trying to distract you because he knows what I am about to do in your life. He has been attacking your mind, stealing your peace, shaking your confidence, and messing with your relationships because he is terrified. He knows your breakthrough is near. He knows your destiny is still unfolding, and that what I have placed inside you cannot be stopped if you stay connected to me. But if he can get you to turn your back, to ignore my voice, to walk into what looks harmless but is full of spiritual traps, he will delay what I am about to do. And I won't let that happen if you will just stay with me. This is not a small warning, this is serious. Something is being formed behind the scenes. A situation is about to present itself that looks ordinary, maybe even appealing. But I am telling you now, it is not from me. If you listen, I will show you. I will give you peace where there is truth and unease where there is deception. Follow my peace, not your feelings. Do not go where I didn't send you. You have been asking me for clarity, and this is it. You have been asking for signs, and this is one. Don't miss it. I am not telling you this to scare you. I am telling you this because you have been prayed for. Someone has been crying out to me for you. A grandmother, a mother, a friend, maybe even yourself in a moment of desperation. And I heard that prayer. I took it seriously. That is why I am speaking now, breaking through the noise of your day to reach you. Because that prayer is being answered right now in this moment. Speaking of secrets and breakthroughs, did you know that there is a phrase, just 9 words long that the FBI tried to hide. They discovered that this simple phrase flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It has already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks, but you are lucky to be seeing this, because the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it is deleted forever. There is still time to change course. There is still time to come back to me. I don't care how long you have been distant or how many times you messed up. Just come. Just surrender. I can do more with your surrender than you ever could with your effort. But you have to give me room to work in your life. I see what is around the corner, and you do not. I know what is coming next, and you do not. That is why I am asking you to trust me now, not when it makes sense, not when things feel better, but right now in the middle of the uncertainty, in the middle of the fear, and in the middle of your confusion. Trust me now, and I will show you why it was worth it to hold on. If you ignore this leading, if you push past this warning, you will walk into something that could break your heart, damage your future, and delay the very purpose you were born for. But if you listen, if you stay close to my voice, what I am about to do will leave you in awe. I have a blessing that has been specifically prepared for you, a miracle with your name on it, but it cannot meet you in disobedience. This blessing cannot reach you if you are still clinging to what I asked you to let go of. It cannot be poured out while you are still sitting at the wrong table, trusting the wrong voices and chasing the wrong things. You have been trying to force doors open that I closed for your protection. Come back into alignment with my will and watch how fast things change when you finally trust me. You have been surviving, barely keeping your head above water, but I am calling you to live. You have been coping with pain, managing your brokenness, but I am calling you to total freedom and healing. You have been doubting your worth, wondering if you are enough, but I am calling you to see yourself the way I do, redeemed, chosen, beloved, and worth dying for. Yes, I sent my son for you, even knowing everything you would struggle with, even knowing the mistakes you would make. That is how deep my love goes for you. You have been at war within yourself, fighting a battle in your mind that no one else sees. You have been asking if I even hear you anymore, and yes, I do. I hear you. Even when your prayers are silent and you cannot find the words, I feel your aching. Even when no one else sees your pain or understands your struggle, I have not turned away from you. I have not forgotten you. There is something I need you to understand right now, something urgent that you cannot afford to miss. The choices you make in the coming days will matter more than you know. These decisions are not just for you, they will impact those connected to your life, your family, and your future. The enemy wants you distracted so you miss my direction. He wants you offended and bitter so you cannot receive my correction or my love. He wants you tired and worn out so you settle for less than what I promised you. That is why I am here, pressing into your spirit like never before, because you are standing at a crossroad, and this is not a season to guess your way through. This is a season to sit with me, seek me, and listen closely to my instruction. The delay you have been feeling, the waiting that has felt so unfair, it wasn't punishment, it was protection. I have been holding some things back from you, not because you are unworthy, but because you weren't ready yet. I would rather disappoint your timeline than let you walk into something that will crush your soul because you weren't prepared to carry it. I know what you have asked for. I know the prayers you have prayed in the secret place, and I promise I haven't forgotten a single one. But you have to trust that I see the full picture. You have to trust that if I haven't released it yet, it is because I love you too much to give it to you too soon. Look at the people in your life that I have removed. There have been people I removed for a reason. Some of them walked away and left you confused, wondering what you did wrong. Some betrayed you when you needed them the most. Some turned cold when all you showed them was love. And you have been asking, why did this happen? God, where were you when my heart broke? I was right there, guarding what they couldn't see. I was shielding you from plans they had that would have hurt you deeper than you know. It hurt to lose them, yes, but if they had stayed, they would have become the reason you lost yourself. So, I stepped in, not to harm you, but to heal you. Please comment 555 if you believe God is protecting you even in what feels like loss. I want to remind you of who you really are. You are not just surviving life, drifting from one day to the next. You were born for a divine purpose. You are not just a face in the crowd. You are chosen by heaven. I created you with precision. I planted dreams in your heart, not to tease you, but to guide you toward your destiny. But somewhere along the way, life hit hard. People said things that broke you. Experiences left you doubting your value. And slowly you stopped believing. You started settling. You began accepting things I never intended for you. But today, I am calling you out of that mindset. Today, I am shaking your spirit awake. This is the season where everything shifts. But only if you are listening. There is still time to change course. There is still time to come back to the center of my will. I don't care how long you've been distant or how many times you feel you've messed up. I don't care who gave up on you, who walked away, or who told you that you were too far gone. I haven't given up. I'm still here, standing right beside you, calling your name with the same love I had for you before the world tried to break you. You don't have to earn my love. You don't have to fix yourself first or stitch your own wounds before you approach me. Just come. Just be still. Just surrender. I can do more with your surrender in one moment than you could do with a lifetime of your own effort. You have been striving, fighting, and exhausting yourself trying to make things happen, but you have to give me room to move. I see what is around the corner, and you don't. I know what is coming next, and you don't. That is why I am asking you to trust me now. Not when it makes sense to your logical mind. Not when things finally feel better or safer. I am asking you to trust me right now, in the middle of the uncertainty, in the middle of the fear that grips you at night, in the middle of your confusion about which way to turn. Trust me now, and I will show you why it was worth it. If you ignore this, if you choose to rely on your own understanding, you will walk into something that could break your heart, damage your future, and delay the purpose I have placed on your life. But if you listen, if you stay close, what I am about to do will leave you in awe. I have a blessing that has been specifically prepared for you. It is a miracle with your name on it, designed for your specific situation, but it cannot meet you in disobedience. It cannot reach you if you are still clinging to the things I asked you to let go of. It cannot be poured out while you are still sitting at the wrong table, seeking validation from the wrong voices, and chasing things that will only leave you empty. Come back into alignment with me and watch how fast things change when you truly trust me. You have been living in survival mode, just trying to get through the day, but I am calling you to live abundantly. You have been coping with pain, managing your trauma, but I am calling you to total freedom and healing. You have been doubting your worth, listening to the lies of the enemy, but I am calling you to see yourself the way I do, redeemed, chosen, beloved, and worth dying for. Yes, I sent my son for you. Yes, even knowing everything you would struggle with, every mistake you would make, and every time you would doubt me. That is how deep my love goes. Comment 222. If you trust what God is speaking into your life right now. You have been at war within yourself, a silent battle that no one else sees. You have been asking if I even hear you anymore. And yes, I do. I hear you. Even when your prayers are silent, I feel your aching. Even when you smile to hide the pain, I see the tears in your spirit. I have not turned away. I have not forgotten you. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Comment 333. To declare your faith that God is with you in this very moment. There is something I need you to understand right now. The choices you make in the coming days will matter more than you know. This is not just about you, it is about those connected to your life, your family, your children, your lineage. The enemy wants you distracted, so you miss my direction. He wants you offended, so you close your heart to my correction. He wants you tired, so you settle for less than the promise I gave you. That is why I am pressing into your spirit like never before, because you are standing at a crossroads, and this is not a season to guess your way through. This is a season to sit with me, to seek my face, and to listen closely to my voice. The delay you have been feeling, the closed doors that frustrated you, it wasn't punishment, it was protection. I have been holding some things back, not because you are unworthy, but because you weren't ready yet. I would rather disappoint your timeline than let you walk into something that will crush your soul because you weren't prepared to carry the weight of it. I know what you have asked for. I know the prayers you have prayed for years, and I promise I haven't forgotten a single one. But you have to trust that I see the full picture. You have to trust that if I haven't released it yet, it's because I love you too much to give it too soon. Look at the people in your life. There have been people I removed for a reason. Some of them walked away and left you confused. Some betrayed you when you needed them most. Some turned cold when all you showed was love. And you've been asking, why did this happen? Where were you when my heart broke? I was right there, guarding what they couldn't see. I was shielding you from plans they had that would have hurt you deeper than you know. It hurt to lose them, yes, but if they had stayed, they would have become the reason you lost yourself. So, I stepped in, not to harm you, but to heal you. Comment 555 if you believe God is protecting you, even in what feels like loss. I want to remind you of who you are. You are not just surviving life. You were born for a divine purpose. You are not just a face in the crowd. You are chose. By heaven. I created you with precision. I planted dreams in your heart, not to tease you, but to guide you. But somewhere along the way, life hit hard. People said things that broke you. Experiences left you doubting your value, and slowly you stopped believing. You started settling. You began accepting things I never intended for you. But today I am calling you out of that mindset. Today I am shaking your spirit awake. This is the season where everything shifts. But only if you're listening, only if you respond. I'm not going to force myself into your life. I wait to be invited. I wait for surrender. I wait for a heart that says, God, I need you. And if that's where you are right now, then prepare yourself, because I'm ready to move. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to open doors that no man can shut, and shut doors that no man can open. But you must take me seriously. This isn't the time to go back to what I rescued you from. A neuroscientist says, yes, a 9-word script long buried in government files can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There has been confusion around you. You've been unsure about what to do, where to go, who to trust, and I see how much you crave direction. That's why I'm telling you this now. I will guide you. I will speak to your heart, but not through the chaos. You have to make space for me. Turn down the volume of the world. Pull away from what keeps draining you. Get still, even if it's just for a moment. My voice isn't loud, but it's clear. And when I speak, peace will follow. You won't have to force anything. You'll just know. Do not ignore what your spirit is sensing. That unease is not your imagination. It's my spirit stirring inside you. I've been speaking through dreams, through delays, through doors that just wouldn't open. That wasn't rejection. That was redirection. I was leading you away from danger. But if you keep chasing what I've closed off, you'll walk into trouble I was trying to protect you from. Trust me, even when it hurts. Trust me, even when it's confusing. I am not punishing you. I am pulling you closer to where you're meant to be. If this message has touched your spirit and you are ready to walk in this new season of protection and purpose, please subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you are joining a community of believers standing in faith, ensuring you don't miss the next word God has for you. Subscribe now and claim your alignment with His will.